Hey everybody, I'm not really sure how to make a YouTube video without making a music transcription out of it, so I thought I'd just transcribe this entire video to music. So here it goes. I'm just kidding, that's a lot of work. This is not going to be a music related video, but I promise it's still interesting and worth watching. Well, first let me introduce myself to those of you who do not know me, which is probably most of you. My name is Mike Brinzer, and I'm a musician if you couldn't gather by all my other previous videos. I'm a woodwinds player, arranger, orchestrator that's been working primarily in the live theater industry for the last 8 years or so. I'm originally from New York, but for the last 6 or so of those years, I've been touring across North America with a handful of Broadway shows, perhaps scattered around your screen right now. Very recently, I was offered an opportunity to tour internationally with a production that's going primarily to Asia. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to name the production, so for now I'll keep it a mystery, but stay tuned, who knows, I might be able to share it in the future. Something I told myself was that if I did another tour, I would want to start a travel vlog, because touring is such a really cool and unique opportunity to see the world. And I realize how lucky I am to be doing this as a profession. And to be continuing to do it this fall on a global scale. In preparation for this tour, I've decided to become voluntarily homeless, and I've moved my things out of my New York City apartment and into a storage unit with the hope and intention to be perpetually traveling over the next year or so. So I moved out of my New York City apartment in May, and I'm filming this video right now at the very end of August. Between those times, I've done a lot of work in the state of Maine, as well as traveled to Greece. And before I get to Asia, I'm taking a trip that I left the destination of up to my friends and followers on Instagram, and they chose Romania. And so to Romania I shall go in a few short weeks. So, the long story short of this is that this channel that you're watching me on right now is going to be converting into like a travel-y, vloggy sort of situation from now on. I'm planning on posting a video once a week, every Sunday, Eastern Standard Time, like a larger scale video, and then a lot of Instagram, YouTube Shorts, TikTokies, those sorts of things, like kind of every other day. So it's going to get a little unrelenting. So strap in. The first handful of videos are me traveling around Maine and traveling around Greece as kind of like a warm-up into this style. Throwing a lot of darts at the board, if you will. I'm trying a bunch of different video topics to see not only what the algorithm and you all at home might be interested in watching, but to see what I may be interested in filming and what comes a little bit more naturally to me. And to be clear, that doesn't mean that the music is over. Of course, my main thing is still music, and you'll see plenty of that as we go along, I'm sure. But I think it's going to be a real swell time to take you, the people of the universe, along with me as I gallivant my silly little self across the world, as I eat all sorts of interesting things and see all sorts of interesting sights. So get ready to come along to a bunch of fun places like China and Taiwan, Singapore, the Philippines, and those are just the worky places. On weeks I have off, I hope to be traveling around the general area of the globe to places like Vietnam and Cambodia, Laos, Korea. I'm sure many, many more, but I've yet to decide exactly where. And so, stay tuned for this Sunday when I post my first real video. And you can tell me how much you just love and adore it, or how much you think I should just stop and give up. You decide. So go ahead and subscribe if you're already at the end of this video and you haven't. And if you are already subscribed, just go ahead, do me a favor, and don't unsubscribe. Well, alrighty. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye for now. And more importantly, see you soon.